What's going on, Schmidt heads? Welcome back to another week of Undercover Picks. I'm your host, Jojo Suave. Let's get to it. Alright. We've made it all the way to the divisional round of 2026. Here on Undercover Picks, we have picked every game against the spread. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends, your family, and comment below whatever you would like. Whether you like me or hate me, comment below, please. We have 143 wins against the spread this year. Over 50%. We have a chance to be in the top 5 of my pick'em league. I'm 6 picks out of first place, so that's probably not going to happen. Not only 7 games left of the year, right? 7? Yep. So it is what it is. I probably place top 5. We have a chance to place top 5. If we do, that'll be the 4th year in a row I've placed in the top 5. I've hit second, and the other ones I don't remember, but it's always been top 5. And so I'm consistent with it. I'm consistent against the spread, but I've only been posting these videos for a little over a year. So, but out of the small sample size I have put here on YouTube, you can see I know what I'm doing. I win. So let's win a little bit more before the end of the year. Speaking of winning, we are 33 wins against the spread, 27 losses, 55% on my straight up bets against the spread. Not bad. That's where you want to be, 55% or more. So we can hope to improve next year and even continue and finish in this year. Maybe we bump that up to 56. I don't even know what my money pick's going to be this week, so let's just get to these picks, and then maybe I'll feel good and throw down my money. First game, we got the Buffalo Bills at the Denver Broncos. Broncos are minus a half a point. This is a pick'em game on FanDuel and betting apps. You're not going to find them at a half a point. Let's see what it is. It's Broncos minus 1.5. I got them at a half a point, though. I'm going to pick the Broncos to win. And, yeah, they're going to cover. Even if it was minus 1.5, I'd pick them to cover. I don't know. It's a playoff game. I don't really got much to say other than I just feel good about the Broncos, man. They've been winning games all year. I think their defense could slow this Buffalo offense down. And Buffalo's offense has been looking really good, though. But I really still feel like it all is on the hands of Josh Allen. If the Denver Broncos could find a way to slow him down, contain him, which this defense is talented enough. They got the most sacks in the league by far. I think they could bring Josh Allen down a couple times, like easy. I don't think Josh Allen will be looking as Superman in this game. So if I get a no sweat bet on FanDuel, I think I will put $5. Do they have any no sweat bets? They should have one by tomorrow. I'll throw 5 on the Broncos. But yeah, that's a no sweat bet. Not an official money pick. Definitely not an official money pick. Not feeling that great. Bo Nix is still new to the league, but he's been playing good. And he's got Sean Payton. I like the coach. I like Sean Payton over McDermott. Oh, yeah, by the way, I am in my work clothes. Straight out of work. This is my motivation. I don't want to put these clothes back on, so we got to win some bets. Anyway, back to the game. I think Broncos will slow down Allen, and it could be a low-scoring game, but I do think both teams reach in the 20s. Just somehow, some way. Like it, yeah. I don't got too much. I just like this. I think the Broncos defense are gonna get to Allen. That's pretty much the gist of it, and they should win this game. And then we'll see Broncos face off against either the Patriots or the Texans. That's who I got. And if there's a no sweat bet, I'll be throwing $5 on the Broncos. If not, let's see if I'll be throwing my money on any of these games. I gotta pick at least one game. One game for the fans. We're at 81 subscribers. 19 more to get to 100. That was my goal to start this year. I think I was at 28 subscribers to start the year. We're almost at 100. I like that jump. So please like, subscribe. Next game, we got the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are -7.5. That's what they opened up at CBS. Let's see what it is. 7 on FanDuel. So I'm going to pick the Seattle Seahawks to win this game and to cover. 7.5 seems like a lot. It seems like I should pick the Niners. I'm pretty sure that's what the public's on right now. Let's see. I could see this real quick. NFL. Oh, they're not going to show me, huh? Or are they? No. I can't see for some reason. Sorry, guys. Anyway. I just like the Seahawks defense. They're nasty. And the San Francisco offense is also nasty. But now they lost Kittle. I think the Seattle defense is going to get some turnovers off Purdy. We've seen him have some pretty bad games this year. He's been playing great, but we've seen him have some real slumpers. So I think he'll throw a pick or two in this game. Sam Darnold and the Seattle offense worries me a little bit. They've also had their flat games offensively. But yeah, against this Niners dinged up defense, and that's really the first time I'm saying this all year. They've been talking about how the Niners have been injured all year, but all year they've been pulling it off and winning. They were one game away from getting the 1 seed, you know? So those injuries didn't matter. I said last video, those injuries weren't going to matter. I think I'm going to go with those injuries are going to be the storyline in this game. They're going to keep bringing it up. Oh, they're so injured. Oh, they're so injured. Looks, they've been playing injured all year, And Seattle should this is a game that Niners should cover. So I can't get out of my head that Seattle is going to just, at the end of the game, maybe score late. They'll be up by like 6 or whatever, kick a field goal. And, just get it by the hook. We'll win by 8, maybe 9. Also, Seattle's covered 7.5 10 times this year. They've beaten teams by 8 or more 10 times this year. Niners haven't lost a lot this year, but 3 out of the 4 games that they did lose, they lost by 8 or more. So I think Seattle's going to win this, and based off that knowledge right there, I feel like more likely than not, if Niners lose, it'll be by more than 7.5. Because 75% of the games they lost this year, which was only 4, they lost by more than 7.5. I believe they'll lose this game. And Purdy will have some turnovers, trying to force some passes. Maybe it'll be down a little bit, and the Seattle just runs away with it. I believe some of these teams got to look dominant. I don't think all these games are going to be close. I feel like a couple of these games, the team's got to look dominant to make things interesting for next week. But also, it makes it interesting if all these games are super tight and close, because that's been the theme this year, right? Especially this playoffs. Like, it's open. Anybody could get it. I think the only one team people really counted out was the Panthers, but there was still that little bit of optimism since they beat the Rams not too long ago, and all the games they did lose were pretty close. Well, not all, but a lot. So yeah, I'm feeling Seattle. Let's go Sam Darnold. I think the defense really steps up. I think the Niners, all the injuries finally catch up to them. Finally. I can't believe I'm saying that because I said injuries don't matter last weekend, but that's the vibe I'm getting. I've been going off vibes lately, and we've been killing it. We've been killing it. Excuse me. We've been killing it. We are 11-4 money pick run. We're on an 11-4 money pick run. So we've been on a tear ever since I stopped spending 8 hours taking notes, 8 hours plus. And we're back to my winning formula, which is just go off the vibes, look at some numbers, look at some what people are saying, but really, I know what I'm watching. I don't need to spend 8 hours looking at shit. All right, so next game. Let's get this video rolling. We got the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. And you know what? If I end up winning my no sweat bet with the Broncos, I'll end up throwing money on the Seahawks. It's the playoffs, so that's how I'm doing it. I never do it that way during the regular season. But it's the playoffs, so we're having a little bit of fun. And I already won this year. We already won, so we can have fun. And I'm not throwing too much money, so this is really just fun. If you do bet, I don't mention this in my videos. I gotta start mentioning it more than once. Please bet responsibly. Don't bet money you can't. Don't bet money if it's trying to pay for something, or bet money you can afford to lose that you don't need. Save up money so you could bet it next year. You know, you don't have to save up for an Xbox. You could save up to gamble. That's not bad. It's a hobby, but you could get carried away like any hobby. People can go broke in any hobby. Collectibles are ridiculous. Any collectible hobby, cards, stuff like that. Cars, shoes. So just have some self-control. Anyway, Houston, New England. New England's -2.5 at home. I'm going to throw my money on the New England Patriots to win and to cover. So we're going to put my money on the 2.5. That's my first official money pick. Threw $5 on the Pats to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. And I could cash out right now at $30. But if we win, we'll win $405. So if I were to bet $5 on the Pats to win today, for shits and giggles, let's see what happens. Hypotheticals, futures, Super Bowl winner, Pats, $5 will win me $27.50. So look at that jump. If I cash out now, I'll win more money than I would win if I were to bet the same $5 amount on them today. Tempting to cash out at a $2 profit. And then, no. I might cash out if, it gets up over 100, honestly. So, yeah, I think New England's offense is, they say how they have the easiest schedule all year, which could be true, but nobody's talking about, I might have said this in my last video, nobody's talking about how they've been dominating all these teams on their easy schedule. They've been dominating. So, and this Houston Texans, they got a great defense, but can their defense hold the Patriots to less points than the Houston's offense? Houston's offense isn't that good. It hasn't been all year. And their number one guy on offense, Nico Collins, is out. I say injuries don't matter, but when it's a player like that and there's really nobody else on offense, they got Christian Kirk. They got other guys that are dependable, but big play potential maybe, but now you could lock in on them with no Nico Collins. This Patriots team is a smart team, I think. They're, or at least well disciplined. I haven't seen him make too many bonehead mistakes. May has been turning the ball over in recent games. But Houston didn't look good last week. they couldn't do anything until like the fourth quarter when Houston's defense scored a touchdown, you know? So if Houston wins this game, they're going to play. It's going to be because the Houston Texans defense completely shuts down New England. Like, they can't put up over 10 points. But if New England scores 17 points or more, which I think they should, yeah, great defense, but I don't know. I think we're going to see New England, Denver facing off in the AFC Championship game. It's going to be the first time. We see New England and Denver plenty of times in the playoffs. So, first time without Brady. Let's see how it goes. Or we could play the Bills. I don't think that's exciting. I don't think that's really exciting, right? So, let's go New England to win and to cover. Houston's offense isn't going to be able to get it done. I think New England's defense is pretty good. Also, Houston, I said this before, mid-year, their one kryptonite on defense is stopping a QB run, and Drake May, their defense is super good, though. Last time I said that was with Josh Allen, and Josh Allen didn't do shit against them. And that was during a regular season game. I believe it was with Josh Allen. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm feeling confident the Patriots win this. Hopefully it's not biased because of the bet I placed before the year even started. But screw it. I think Houston's run ends here. Next game. Last game. Woo! We got the Los Angeles Rams at the Chicago Bears. Bears are plus 3.5. I had the Rams. to win this game, and then I was gonna pick the Bears for not shits and giggles, but to cover. But now I feel like the Bears are gonna win this game and cover. Now that I'm thinking about it, we might get I'm really feel like this is leading up to a Patriots-Bears Super Bowl rematch. When did that happen? Back in '85. It was 85. Was it 86? Screw it, guys. We're looking it up. Get some history. And the Bears dominated the Patriots. And that's actually how I wasn't alive, but that's kind of how I became a Patriots fan. My oldest brother became a fan that way, and he felt bad for the Patriots because they got their ass kicked, so he rooted for them ever since. And, like most football fans, you follow in the footsteps of your older siblings or parents. But now I really don't give two shits. I got money on the line, so I'm going to be rooting hard like I was back in my die-hard days. But, yeah, man. Unless I have money on it, I don't care anymore. Bears, Pats, Super Bowl. Defeat of the Patriots, 46-10, 1985 season. So, yeah, probably technically 86, but it was the 85 season. So there you go. I think the Bears are going to win and cover this game. Stafford kind of fallen off, I feel like. And not falling off, but he hasn't been playing as dominant as he was. These last 4 weeks, we kind of see, but he's still Matt Stafford. So, it's a tough game. Ain't put my money on it. Only official money pick is going to be the New England Patriots minus 2.5. These are all going to be tough games, all going to be close games. Some of them could be blowouts. I don't know, but they're hard to pick. But I pick them right come playoff time. I always do. So let's hope I keep that going. Do I got anything else to add? I don't think so. I hope one day I could take these work clothes off. That's all I got. One day. And see this hoodie? I've had it since like high school. It's a work hoodie now. All my high school clothes are like work clothes. Look at this. How embarrassing. I bought it like that. I bought it like that. New York. How did I... Oh. Anyway. If you stuck around this long, you're a true Schmidt head. And if you like to stick around a little bit longer, let's go through some of my bets. I already placed a couple bets. Let's see. Let me just tell you what I got so far. I'm not going to place any more. That'll take too much time because I'll be thinking. This will be 2 minutes. You could always go to your next video now. It don't matter. I don't mind. I got enough watch time if you stuck around this long. I'm still happy, especially if you subscribe. Then go ahead, go to the next video. Or if you really want to hear my bets and if you want to think about tailing it, stick around. Alright. Also, I do have a future bet that the Pats are going to beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. So if the Bears don't cover, I still win. Alright? I'm that much closer. Unless the Pats lose. But, yep, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's getting a little nerve-wracking. Alright, so I got an 18-leg same-game parlay. I don't know why it says that. It's multiple games. But let's go. We're going to go game by game. So in this game, I got Broncos money line, under 46.5 points. Bills plus 10.5 points. Bo Nix 150 plus yards passing. Josh Allen 150 plus yards passing. Seems easy, right? Next one, it's same ticket. We got Seattle Seahawks money line, over 44.5 points for the total. San Francisco plus 13.5. I'm oddly not feeling too confident about that spread now that I feel like Seattle should dominate. We got Sam Darnold 200 plus yards and Brock Purdy 200 plus passing yards. Same ticket, New England Patriots money line. I'm going with the over 41.5 points. And CJ Stroud 150 plus passing yards. And then last game, same ticket. We're going over 48.5 points for the Rams-Bears game. Williams 175 plus passing yards. Stafford 200 plus passing yards. Devontae Adams anytime touchdown. And Chicago Bears plus 16.5. Play it real safe on the last game of the, 10 cents. I bet 10 cents. I'm having fun with this, you guys. That'll win me $55. So I bet $1. That'll win me probably like 500 something bucks. So bet $1 on that parlay, right? That ain't gonna make or break you. Let's root for something together. I'll be placing other bets. I'm up 30% this year. Even if I lose the remainder of what's in my account, I'm up 30%. I pulled out 30% profit, so we could only go up from here the way I planned it out for the playoffs. So if I lose all what's in my account for the playoffs, I ain't sweating it. We profited 30% this year. Round of applause, Schmidt heads, for everyone that tailed my bets. Congratulations. Well, you didn't tail all my bets. That's why I need 100 subscribers. And I'll post more videos, my over-unders, my parlays like this. I'm only giving this out now because it's playoffs. I'm not going to be doing this during the regular seasons. My videos will be 2 hours long. Anyway, it was fun. If you stuck around this long, you're a true Schmidt head. Peace!